So this is our project, which is a cloud storage web app which has face recognition as a two-factor authentication option, made on the net framework asp.net .NET framework, and made by myself, Rahul, and Vineet. So Vineet will be taking you through how to access the website, what feature it has. So handing over to Vineet.
Okay, so this is a website, SCloud. So we'll first start up with sign up. So now I will enter a username. Suppose I will enter a username that already exists in the database. I entered this. As you can see, it shows not valid as it exists in the SQL database. Now I will enter my name. You need, and I'll enter this as username. I'll enter my email ID. As you can see, it shows valid. Then I'll enter a password. The password should be alphanumeric and it should contain a special characters. Also, it should be 8 to 15 characters long. So now I've entered the password as pass1234. It doesn't contain any special characters. And now if I click sign up, as you can see, it should contain at least one special character. And same for uppercase characters as well. I'll enter the password as pass at 123 and I'll mess up the confirm password just to show you that it also sees that they match. Now I'll enter the password as pass at 123 and pass at 123 and I'll click sign up. After you sign up, a secret key will be given to you, which you can use to change your password or if you forget your password. The secret key consists special characters, upper and lowercase characters. And I'll get an OTP on the email ID which I have given previously. So let's see if we get our OTP. So as you can see, 0200. I will enter a wrong OTP, 0201. OTP mismatch. I'll enter the real OTP. So then you will be redirected to our main page. So now I'll first show you the about us and contact us pages. So this is our about page and this is our contact us page. So if the user has any queries, he or she can contact the administrator at a given email ID and you can mail it to him or her, the administrator. So now I'll show you the our cloud storage system. So first we'll upload a file. I will upload decisionmaking.pdf here, upload file, and then I'll create a folder. If the creator folder already exists, you will get directory exists. It exists in the directory. So now I'll create a folder name XYZ and I'll upload a file in it. I'll upload this upload file and I'll upload another file here, installation in Python, upload file, and I'll click back. So I'll upload another file here also to show you how it works. As you can see, we get the size in KB and the extension of the file. So now I will delete file and show you, and I'll also create another folder and I'll delete it as well. So now I will share access to Rahul's account. So I'll enter his username and I'll also enter my other account's username, which is Vinny123. I'll grant access. So this gives access to them. Suppose if the username is wrong, suppose I'm entering something which doesn't exist, so we'll get a notification alert which shows the invalid users. So now this is our file storage system. So now I will show you how to if you have forgotten your password and you want to know what it is, so you can use a forgot password method. So I'll enter my username, which is winity123, and I'll click it. And the secret key which we had previously downloaded, we'll have to enter it here. So I'll enter the secret key and I'll click get password. So your password has been sent to you on your registered email. So I'll get my password on the my email, which is pass at 123, which I had previously entered, and then you can log in with it again. Pass at 123. Click login. As you see, we have logged in successfully. Now the shared files and settings part will be explained by Rahul. So over to you, Rahul.
Alright, so I'll show you the files Vinitha shared to me. As you see, from his earlier account, he had shared me two files in a folder. See, Winnie123, the owner, and the current from the current account, Vineet had sent me this loop in Python PDF, which is also shows the owner Winnie D123. So this was the folder he has shared me. I can download the files, and I can also navigate through the folders whatever he has sent me. The whole folder has been sent to me. So in case Vinny deletes a file from his site, which he will show in a second, automatically the file will also get deleted from my site. So Vinit, can you please show me that?
Yes. So I'll show you it. Make D123 and pass at 123. Now I'll go and delete a file which I've shared. Suppose I'll delete everything from here. Delete. So this has gotten deleted. Now you can check, Rahul.
So at my site, uh, so I'll just have to refresh once. As you see, the files given from Winnie D123 have been deleted. So it has also disappeared from my site. So going on to the shared files, which Vineet had showed that in case if he shares me a file, for example, I'm sharing some file. Take this as login pass.rar. I want to share this to Vineet. I share this to Vineet currently has two accounts. So I shared this to both of his accounts and some invalid user. So Vineet, what are the account names? The usernames of both accounts?
We need the D123 and Winnie123. V
Vineet
capital, D capital.
D123. So we have to share this usernames for multiple users in a CSV format, comma separated values. So Vinny D123 and Vinny
123.
123. Okay, so I'll add some user anonymous. So current this anonymous user does not exist on the database. So it will prompt me that this is an invalid user, but it will share the data to the valid users, as it shows us. It shows here, anonymous is an invalid user. And similarly, the data has been shared over to Vinny, this login password.rar. So Vinny, can you show me that?
Yes. So I'll go to my shared files, and as you
And
can see, I've got the file and I can download it. I can even download the files which I uploaded on my cloud storage. Over to you, Rahul.
so going on to the settings page. So currently, as you see in my cloud storage, I have my. It may take some time to reload. Okay, I had quite a lot of my storage filled. As you can see, this is about 900 MBs over here, and it also has this is 80 MB, and inside there is also 16 MBs here. So for each user, a limit has been set to 1 GB. It cannot upload more than 1 GB, and when the user passes a limit of 80% of his storage, that is basically nearby 800 MB, When he passes that limit, this bar changes to red. For example, for Vinith's side, for his user, for his settings page, this will show as green. I'll show you that later. But right now, since my storage is above 80% right now, it shows as red. So just to show that when I completely fill this, or if I try to exceed the storage, it won't allow me. For example, right now I just have 98.63% of my storage filled. So about 20 to 30 MB, like for it won't be able to take this 28.3 MB's file. So I'll upload this and it will give me an error that so and so file, it does not come within my quota for the 1 GB quota. It may take a while to upload. I'll have to hang on. Until that uploads, I'll show you my RDP. I mean the VM on which I've hosted that, the web server, where the physical path is being saved. I mean the physical files, the physical storage path on which these files are being saved, which I've hosted on IIS 10, Windows IIS 10, and the VM I've purchased from Azure. So this is the virtual machine. I've RTP to the machine, and this is the physical storage path. You see 3 folders for the 3 users are created here, and each of the person's data, whatever storage he has, whatever files he has uploaded, is saved here. And as you see, the files that, for example, Vinny D just deleted all of his files, so he must not have any files. It is empty. Similarly, Vinny 1 to 3 should have some files and a folder. Now this is the physical storage, and where the actual storage is taking place, and we're accessing it through the web server. So going back to the website, as you see, the file size exceeds storage quota. Please upgrade to tier 2. So again, getting back to the settings page, when a person runs low on his storage, for example, the 1 GB gets, he falls short. 1 GB is not quite a much. It's just given for a free that you can try our web app. As this is just a prototype, so he can upgrade to tier 2 by contacting us on this email, where we can increase his storage for that particular user only. Now I'll show you one more feature. For example, a file I may exceed, I may exceed my storage of say 1 GB, and I completely fill it. So in that case, this choose file and upload file button, they will disappear, and as soon as the storage gets below 100%, it will reappear. I'll show you that. First I'll have to completely fill up my storage, that is 1 GB. So uploading a 6 MB file and say 2 or 6 MB file, it would completely fill my storage. So one more thing about our storage is that the files cannot be replicated. Same name files cannot be set. If you want to put the same file, either you have to delete it or you have to change its name. Similarly, I uploaded the same 6 MB file and it's not getting uploaded. In case I want to do that, it actually does get uploaded, but it's just updated. Like for example, I add a text. I add a text file here. Say notepad hello, and save it as SCloud test. So it's been saved here, and I upload this. Upload. See, SCloud test has been saved, and currently what does it have? It has hello. So if I re-upload this file with the same name, it will have the updated contents rather than the same contents. So changing this to hello world, and I re-upload this. So now this would have hello world in case instead of just hello. As you see over here, hello world. So filling my full storage, I'll have to add some small files. Hmm. Okay, so it says that it exceeds my quota. So let's go and check out how much quota I actually have left. It's just about 0.4% of my quota is remaining. That means about 4 MB. So I'd say I'll add in the physical storage that same file from with some another name. This is my physical storage. So if I try to add this, I say 6 MB file, I copy it. I just rename this. And I add it to my physical storage. Now my storage should be completely full, so it should not allow me to upload any more files. It would say cloud storage full, please upgrade to tier 2. You see the new file.exe is right here, and I can also download these files. So if I try to delete a file, so when I get below my quota, I still have some quota left than 100%. It's not 100% full. Then these buttons will reappear. For example, I delete this file and I just refresh. You see the both the buttons reappeared, and my settings, it also shows 10% and the bar is green now. So these were the features of the settings page and how the quota is working. How we can restrict the user to exceed a certain limit, and how we can upgrade it. So the settings page has one more feature. I'd say many four features. The upgrade to tier 2, which you can contact us on this email. Then he can change his password with the secret key. For example, my old password was pass at 1234. In case I'll just write a wrong password, and I say change my password to pass at the 12345, pass at 12345, and I'll have to write my secret key, which is over here. So I'll try to change my password, but it says incorrect old password. So I need to have a correct my correct old password. So in case the new password does not meet the password standard, that it needs to be in the range of 8 to 15, 8 to 8 to 16 characters. It should have a special character, an alphabet, an uppercase alphabet, and a number. So that will also go through it. Those needs should also be met with. For example, this is lower than 8 characters, so it will give me an error. Password should not be less than 8. The similar what we need show you at the registration. All those apply here too. So changing my password to pass at 1 2 3 4 5, and similarly the key should match. In case I write a wrong key, so it will give me an error. The key is not valid. I change my password and I'll just log in with my correct password now. One two three four five. Login, and it works. So the settings page has another option, that is face authentication, the two-factor authentication option. So in this case, since our website is not and it does not work over HTTPS because of an issue with the SSL certificate. We have tried a lot, but it is not working. And the problem is that Chrome does not allow any HTTP website to just an HTTP website that does not have a secure connection. It allows only HTTPS connections to allow camera connection, to allow the webcam, to allow the server to access the webcam. So in that case, I have put some settings on my I've in my Chrome. I have allowed that I should give permission to some non-secure connection, that is just an HTTP, not a secure connection, not an HTTPS connection, to give access to the webcam. So in that case my webcam will start, but due to some, I just, as I said, it's not an HTTP, so many of the things that need to work, it won't work because Chrome has put a restriction on it. So I'll show that over to on my local host. As you see, the live webcam should work right now because I've given access to it. So but many functions of this won't work right now. So going over to my local website that I am hosting on IIS Express using VS Code 2019, Visual Studio 2019. I'll log into my account and I'll show the two-factor authentication option over here. Go over to settings. I'll enable face authentication. Now it gives me a prompt. Are you sure you want to be you are not going to be redirected to for registration of your face? Are you sure do you want to enable two-factor authentication? This prompt is given to alert the user in case if he starts the two-factor authentication and he registers the face and his face is not going to be recognized further, then he won't have any option to recover his account. That is why we are giving him an alert. Are you sure? You need to be 100% sure, and you need to put the correct data, your an accurate face for this to work. So if I say cancel, it will prompt me back to the settings page, and in case I say yes, then my webcam will start and I'll capture. And two options we are provided in case I'm having my face is moving, or I'm talking, or some problem occurs and my face is, see, like this, it's not clear. So we have given this option to recapture it again. So I'll look into the cam properly and I'll register my face. So since the face is registered now on my name, now this is going to, and this is asking me whether for this is sample, this is just a sample test, and it will get me back. In case if I pass, it will get me back to the main page. Capture and recognize. So This actually runs a Python script at the back end, so it may take a while for it for each time it has to check us that the person is registered or not. It has to train the machine learning model. So we can either since this is just a prototype, we have made it very simple. It is again and again making the ML model run, and then making it constantly run and just checking the values for is it matching or not. Since this is just a prototype, so now for my settings, I'll have an option for disable face authentication, which I'll do in a minute. First, I'll sign out, and at every login, it will ask for my face. First, I'll have to re-enter my username and password. Now it will prompt me back to the recognition, face recognition part. Say if I have a wrong face. So taking, say, the face of our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, and showing that on my phone, it will give an error. It won't allow me. Say I have this picture, and I show this on my camera, capture it, and I recognize it. Now this will give me a prompt saying that it's an unknown face. It won't let me in. And as soon as 3 attempts are exceeded, it will get me back to the change password page. Unknown face, and if I exceed 3 times, it will prompt me back to the change passwords page. Say again over. I just cover my face, capture, recognize. Now unknown face again. I capture like this. Again, some unknown thing for the machine learning model to go around with. It does not recognize this face again. So for the next time, it should prompt me saying the user unknown face. And then last time, okay, 3 attempts have been exceeded. Please provide the key and new password to disable the face authentication. So actually there is no method to retain if for a person who does not know anything about this account, nor the old password, nor the new password and the secret key. All the things are needed to disable this. So say I don't want to change my password. I just want to go back and I'll just rehost this and disable it manually. With a proper face login. Now since the face was detected, I got redirected to the main page, and now for my settings I can disable the face authentication, and now it won't prompt me on my login that to register and recognize the face. capture and recognize the face. So this was our project, which is a cloud storage web application based on the framework .NET, to be exclusive asp.net, with two-factor authentication option as face recognition, made by myself, Rahul, and Vineet. Thank you.
Thank you.